swore that I would never do this again. No, I didn't, and if I did, it would have been a lie, man, because I love these roasting sessions and these account takeover videos, man. What is up, guys? This is Cole. Welcome to the account of Mr. Shifu, and this entire video is just going to be me roasting the soul out of poor Shifu, man. And it's all in good humor, it's all for jokes, it's all for laughs, and it's hopefully somewhat educational as well to some people that are watching too. And when you've got this many level 60 champions on your account, you wouldn't think that Mr. Shifu would be a candidate for level 50 syndrome, except... Oh, dude, what are we doing here, man? This is way too... Look at how many empowered epics they are. Dude, it's so many +4 epics on this account that are just sitting at level 1 5 stars. I don't even know how this happens. Like, don't get me wrong, I've like slipped into... I've had like maybe a third of this amount of level 50s that have been like empowered up and I haven't built up on my own account, and I started to develop like a slight case of level 50 syndrome on my main account for a little while, but I went ahead and fixed it up. This is a whole other level, man. This is a crazy other level of level 50 syndrome, dude. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about why it's so bad to have so many level 50s on your account. All kinds of other wee mistakes that we've been making on the account. Some mistakes not so small and wee, actually. For example, the fact that as far as I can tell, not a single champion on this account, not even one, has a relic equipped. Bro! Before we get to all of that and more, man, if you're looking to start off a new raid account, make sure to get that done immediately by clicking on the beginner promo link that is down below this video, man, at the top of the description box. Simply by clicking on that link on laptop or PC and using that link to create your new account, you're going to get all the free stuff that you see on screen right now, starting off with Basilius Ranus as the day 1 star legendary champion and 3 free epic champions as you level up your account. That all comes from just using the beginner promo link, and get it done right now before October 30th, while Michelangelo is the free login reward legendary champion before that turtle is gone forever, man. Okay. Geomancer, your face is how I feel right now looking at this account, man. I'm kidding, I'm joking. I will say, okay. Let's start with, I'm like, the more I look, the crazier things are getting here, man. Like, this account has some nuts champion quality, dude. Some really good champion quality. Now, the issue with having so many level 50 champions on your account, if I just filter by 5 stars, like, this is a lot of 5-star champs to have on an account, man. Oh my god, do we have all of the turtles already? There's Leo, there's Donnie, there's Mikey, oh my god, dude, this account already has all of the... Dude, very, very cool, and huge congratulations to you. That said, why are those turtles not 6 stars already, man? If you got all 4 of them, I'd be rushing them up to level 60, man. Now, it is fine to leave some champions at level 50, right? It's not the end of the world for some of them, right? Take, for example, the humble apothecary over here, you know? Speed boosted champion, he's only rare quality, yeah, you can leave him at 50, he can do his job usually just fine. Frozen Banshee, fair enough. Another rare champion, you might use her in Demon Lord Clan Boss for a while, unless you get very, very unlucky with Demon Lord Clan Boss damage dealers on your account. You're probably not going to take her up to 60, because as soon as you do find a better option, she's in the bin and you just don't use her anywhere else ever again, and so there is that. But damage dealer champions, like a 5-star Awakened Alice the Wanderer, by the way, this champion has got to be level 60, man. Your nukers will go from hitting like, I don't know, like 50k's to 300k's or something. Between 50 and 60, man. Your nukers basically quadruple in power level and then some between level 50 and 60. That's a huge deal. Ally Protector champions, they just have so much more health and defense stats to play with when they're level 60 compared to level 50, that it's a no-brainer. Ally Protectors also have to go to 60. Basically, any champion that's good that you're using anywhere for any length of time should really go to 60 is the moral of the story. But what I'm trying to say is, a champion's like half a champion, man. Near a quarter of a champion if they're just going to languish at level 50 for a long time. Another thing that I'm noticing on this account, by the way, is that we have a lot of champions that have awakening levels. Let me just check out the 6 stars as well, because it might just be an issue with the 5 stars, but we have a lot of champions that are awakened, but that didn't have blessings for a second there. Hopefully that's not too much of a theme for us. Okay, we've got like a blessing that's missing here. Harima doesn't have a blessing. Scylla the Drakes is Rock and Brimstone, which is, make of that what you will. What about the epics? Okay, yeah, the Geomancer a bit earlier on, I did spot as well, didn't have a blessing. The Deacon is 6-star awakened and doesn't have a blessing dead. Shifu! What are we doing, man? What are we doing? So the thing is, man, about awakening stars, is another quick tip here that I'm going to throw. It's not just going to be a complete roasting session, but this is just like a quick beginner tip when it comes to blessings and awakening on your champions. Once you've got a 6-star soul for a champion like this, and you can go ahead and slam a blessing on them. First of all, head on over to hellhades.com and just type in the champion's name. Scroll down through the champions page, you'll see their recommended masteries and their blessings, and that's the best recommendation I can give to beginner players who aren't sure what to pick for masteries and blessings and that kind of thing. Just look it up real quick. But you've also got to be aware that once you've got a soul on one of your champions, right, 6 red stars on a deacon is nuts, okay? Having a 6-star soul on your champs gets them all of these bonus stats, except it doesn't. Not until you choose their blessing, okay? It's a big deal. Okay, if you're actually planning on using a champion in content, don't just leave them there with red stars without selecting their blessing. Get that blessing locked in, otherwise you don't get these bonus stats, man. And so that's a thing for Mr. Shifu to take care of on his account. I'll do it for some champions that I use in teams when I'm mucking around on the account and stuff a little bit later. We've got some Chimera teams, some Demon Lord teams to work on this account. But there appears to be a lot of champions to do this on, as far as I can tell. So we should do that. Does the Cold Heart? Okay, the Cold Heart has Hero's Soul. Fair enough. But even the Kale doesn't actually have his blessing locked in, man. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Lot of blessings missing here, man. Next up, the relic situation. So I haven't actually even looked at this yet. Let's just first, actually, you know what, man? Before we even get to the relics. Oh my god, we've got the He-Man and he's 5-star awakened. He doesn't have gear. Oh my, I haven't even got any constructive criticism for that. I'm just gonna leave it at, oh my god. I'm gonna just leave it there, man. I would say that I've noticed on a few champs on this. Oh my god, like no champs have gear. Why do like none of these level 50 champs have gear, man? What? What in the what? Did they have masteries? Have we been leveling them in Minotaur? Oh my god, there's too much to talk about in this video. Okay, man, the deeper I look at the account, the more things I just want to ramble on about, man. Oh god, okay, we've got Minotaur, we've got gear, we've got relics. Okay, let's start with gear. One of the things that you want to be doing on your account is committing your best gear to your best champions, okay? This account's rocking a Wixwell. Probably the best champion on the account. Might, like some people say, oh, but Kobe's got Mikage, you know, he's got Ninja, blah blah blah, you know. Yeah, but Volkeeper Wixwell solves Demon Lord Clan Boss and makes you just one key it every time. And Demon Lord Clan Boss is the most important area of the game to make sure that you're farming every single day. For that Sacred Shard income, for the Void Shards, for the Legendary Tomes, all of those things, Wixwell solves that mode pretty much alone. And so you gotta make sure that you're committing the best gear to these champions on this account. I do notice that the Wixwell is running pretty slow for an Infinity Wixwell team. I know that we are trying to run an Infinity Wixwell Titus team on this account with Mr. Shifu. I'm going to go ahead and fix up that team first just to make the point that you really want to be committing the best gear on your account to the likes of your best champions and your most used champions on the account. An accuracy chest plate for speed set, that's double crit rate rolled. That's not the best gear on the account, man. It can't be. It can't be, you know. What have we got on the gloves? Okay, at least these are defense percent, which is fine, but they've got no speed. And so for a Wixwell team, we need to be running way faster than this. Just before I rebuild the Wixwell, another thing that you want to do, oh god, we don't have any team presets for Dragon. We don't have any team presets for any of the dungeons, as far as I can tell. These are all clan boss teams, which for some reason we still have like a clan boss team saved for normal. We can just use the Wixwell team everywhere. We don't need to do that, you know. Just the one Wixwell team will do for everywhere. But yeah, we don't have any dungeon team presets saved. So the reason that you want to do this is you want to go ahead and sort of lock in and plan out your best dungeon team for every single dungeon. And maybe for this account it's going to look something like Deacon, Elva, I don't know, you throw like a Wixwell in there, a Ninja, and just like a big old Nuka. And maybe for like different teams you'd run, instead of like a Rathalos, you'd be running like a Cold Heart where you need Temi to control and Fire Knight and stuff like that, and blah blah blah, right? You just want to plan out all your teams in the team planner so that then you can see at a glance, okay, this one champion, like the Ninja, for example, I'm just using my Ninja in like 3 out of the 4 dungeons. He's very important to my teams, and so I'm going to commit my best gear to the Ninja, you know? And you can sort of work down your champions like that and gear people up based on that sort of priority system, and that's going to help you out quite a bit. First of all, man, let's fix up the Wixwell's build. Oh my god. Let me hide my camera real quick. Oh, look at the speed rolls on this thing. How is this speed weapon not being used, man? Oh my god. Okay, so we do need to drastically improve the Wixie's speeds, and so that will do. As for gloves to throw on the Wixwell, I only see one that gives defense percent as a main stat from just poking around, and it's this one right here. It's not very good, doesn't give any actual speed substats, but it's defense percent, it's speed set, let's speed him up. And this is another thing too, because we're switching the Wixwell over to so much speed gear, he's going to lose a whole bunch of accuracy from unequipping some pieces. In fact, his weapon's already pretty good, but you know what, we're going to switch that out anyway. Because, for some odd reason, we have our Elva equipped in a whole bunch of speed gear as well, which doesn't make any sense because of course Elva Autobahn, while she's a fantastic champion and she's fully booked on the account and she's great, she doesn't need any accuracy, man. Like speed, like perception gear is sort of wasted on Elva because she doesn't make use of the accuracy set bonus at all. So we're going to go ahead and happily switch over some of these gear pieces. Also, and I think from checking out the account a bit earlier on, the Elva does also have a double speed roll headpiece that gives defense percent and accuracy on this too, and so it's very, very nice. And so this new Wixwell build is going to maintain his defense at a similar-ish number. He's going to lose some health. We don't mind that too much. He's gaining like 60 speed, bro. He's gaining like 60 speed. His accuracy is still more than good enough to take on Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord. And so, yeah. Don't worry, I am actually going to go in and fix the Elva's build as well. Dude, we've got some resilience boots here, which, I mean, Elva doesn't care about any of these substats, but who cares, right? Resilience, it gives HP percent, defense percent. It's fine as a filler set to use on Elva because we only have one pair of speed main stat boots on the entire account, which doesn't make any sense at all, but there you go. How do you have a roster that's this good and only one pair of speed main stat boots on the whole account, man? That's crazy, dude. But yeah, I'm going to go in and fix up the Elva's build anyway, as you can see. And this is crazy, man. We've got some of our best speed gear equipped on the Titus, man. Like double speed roll gear, defense rolls, stuff like that on the Titus. That's crazy, dude. Surely we can get the Titus in like a Savage set or something in a sec. Okay, and this is going to be the new Elva build. Huge boost on speed on her. I'm pulling all of this like, okay, fine, you win. Okay, so you're going to get one piece of perception gear, but it's just because it's got a triple speed roll, you know. Let's go ahead, man, and slam this build on her, and then we'll just wrap things up with the Titus, who I actually planned out a build for a little bit earlier on, because when I first jumped on this account, my only real intention was to go ahead and fix up the Wixwell team, to be honest, but so many more things to do on here, so why the hell would I not, you know? We're going to throw the Savage gear on the Titus. His speed is going to go up by quite a bit, but that's only because, you know, these stats are not representative of where his build was before. His build before was actually okay, but it was in speed gear, and so this time we're just going to get him in a Savage set and get him ignoring some enemy defense. And yeah, he's going to clap in Clan Boss. Oh, now we'll fix the Mikage build. See, this is why takeovers take like 3, 4, 5 hours, man, per bloody account. Because you fix one thing, you break another thing. You fix that thing, you go break another thing, man. Oh, we'll get the Mikage in this. She'll do just fine in this gear. It's not the greatest in the world, but hey. A quick note about gear on this account that does concern me deeply, by the way, and genuinely, is that we appear to be, okay, we have like 762 artifacts in total in storage. But if you go into gloves, chest, and boots, and then we go into all of the flat primary stats, which you do not want to have on any of these item pieces, right? Because gloves can roll into flat attack, crit rate, crit damage, flat HP. They can roll a lot of different things. Same thing with boots, same thing with chest. You don't want to be keeping flat primary stats, man, on any of these pieces. We've got like 63 pieces that are basically just auto sell artifacts right here because, like, they're just pretty useless. They're pretty useless. Like, you can get away with using some of these sets if they've got really, really good substats on these pieces on like a very early game account. Fair enough, man. Stats over sets in the early game, you know, makes sense. But an account like this, holding on to any of these pieces is probably not a good idea. Flat HP perception boots. They might be mythical. They might be 6 stars. They're also absolute garbage. And just how many speed main stat boots do we actually have to work with across the entire account? Okay, we've only got 11 on the whole account, man. A little bit... Oh my god, we're not using these perception boots. Oh well, whatever, we'll leave them there for now. Oh, exactly the same as gear when it comes to relics as well. Gotta be using your best relics and your best champions, man. Judging by our 31,000 Starstone that we have on this account up here in the top right of the screen, we just haven't upgraded a single relic ever, and it certainly looks that way just taking a look through all of these relics, man. This is crazy, dude. This is actually nuts. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just toss the Wixwell into a defense relic, and we'll just upgrade this just a little bit. Okay, we've actually got some vessel to spend as well, which is interesting. So we're going to go ahead and pump that up. Just get him some more defense stats. More than it's just going to make his shields bigger. I think it's a fine one to put on Wixwell. I almost don't even want to make the call with Wand of Submission and who these should go on, because they give speed as a very early on stat. I'll have to think about those a little bit. I know we've got a really, really good candidate for the Ninja. We're going to go ahead and load him up with Scroll of the Unseen. This is basically just a great damage dealer piece to put on your Veil and Perfect Veil champions. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty to upgrade this just a little bit, just to start to secure a little bit of the crit damage. How many gems? Oh my god, we have so many gems, dude! Oh, yo, 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 yo! God. We have very, very few relics on this account, and so many champions that could be deserving of those relics that I'm almost a little bit reluctant to go too deep into equipping the relics right now, but needless to say, we just got to get these equipped. Absolutely groundbreaking, revolutionary advice coming out, man, in these account takeover videos, as always. Now, another quick tip, and this is just a general tip for basically everybody's account, and that is, if you are ever looking to set up any kind of Wixwell Infinity clan boss team, any kind of block damage teams, unkillable teams, or even just teams in the likes of bloody Fire Knight that require you to be very, very specific and precise in the order in which your champions are using their skills, be very, very afraid of reflex sets. Relentless sets, okay? Relentless gear sets are great, fantastic. Really, really good gear set for a lot of different champion types inside of Raid, from debuffer type champions, ally attackers like Mikage do great in these. Even some damage dealers can do great in Relentless. However, I'm going to go ahead and assume that we are trying to run the Wixwell team, I think we are anyway, while using the Lady Mikage as one of the buffers and buff duration extenders, which is noble, honorable, just, and just succulent in every way. Love it. But you can't have a Relentless set Mikage in a Wixwell team. You just can't. Because if she gets like 2 extra turns in a row or something, right, which can happen, it's going to be a long fight in an Infinity Wixwell team, she get like 2 extra turns in a row, her shields are gone. Right, she's just going to lose her shield buffs, because every time you get an extra turn, your buff durations on that champion obviously go down a turn because they're taking more and more turns, right? And so you rely on keeping 100% shield uptime on a Wixwell team. You can't have the shields fall off ever, which I'm assuming they are doing on Mikage. As for just fixing up the Wixwell team a little bit, it's generally a lot better to play Wixwell in a reflex set. We don't have the reflex sets and like gear on this account to make that work in Wixwell. So that's why I've just tried to speed him up, keep his accuracy pretty decent, keep his defense stat nice and high, because the more defense he has, the more his shield is nice and effective. The Mikage in the Relentless set is just not going to work in this team. We can't use the Mikage, or we're going to have to change her build, and so I guess a build change it is. Thankfully, nice and easy build change. All I did was just go into our priority stats and just set speed as the highest priority, go straight into resilience, and just see what we're working with here. Resilience, what am I talking about? Perception gear, and just get her in 6 pieces of perception gear. I think this is totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and just save this as Persepi. God. Persepi, and save this as a preset, so that at any time, of course, Mr. Shifu can go back and switch it to Relentless if he wants to use it in Relentless in Chimera or something. We can totally do that still. Whoa. Some of these masteries are a little bit crazy, man. I'm just noticing on like how many champions have we actually farmed up masteries on. Don't mind Ninja going into defense masteries. I think that that's okay, but going into the likes of, I mean, what even is that? Oppressor. Increase fill rate by 2.5% for each active debuff cast by this champion. But Scylla the Drakes isn't really a renowned debuffer. She brings an unreliable stun and an unreliable decreased speed. She'd probably be better off just going down into War Master in the offense tree, to be honest. I think a lot of the masteries might be a little bit skew with. We actually haven't picked one for Abada yet, but she should probably just go into War Master. Unless I'll leave that alone for now. At any rate, this is the current Wixwell team. I think we're still struggling to hit like 90 or 100 million damage or something. We're still struggling a little bit to hit those numbers. And so first thing I'm going to do actually is, after the champ rebuild so far, I'm just going to throw the team into battle and see what it can do. And I'm not sure if the Anchorites build is fast enough. And if things start to fall apart, we can identify those problems and just fix them real quick. I'm not going to go super in depth on how to build a Wixwell team. I've got a couple of videos up on the channel doing that already, first of all. And second of all, I've already shot an account takeover last night when I was up all night recording takeovers. Going pretty in depth into building an Infinity Wixwell team in that video. So yeah. Wow, the Wixwell just had his decreased attack resisted by the clan boss. That sucks. He's got like 280 accuracy. That shouldn't be happening really, but... Okay, I'm going to skip on ahead. I'm going to pay attention to the buff durations on all of these champs. They're currently all on about 2 or 3 turns buff duration. Let's see how they do now. Okay, it's about to fall apart almost already. I think I can see the problem here. The Mikage was already running pretty fast before. And before the Mikage was running a relentless set, which just made it so that her shield buffs were just falling off randomly for Mr. Shifu, and that's why his runs were failing with this team. My concern is that the Wixwell's buff durations and the Mikage's buff durations, because they're the fastest champions on the team, they're falling behind a little bit. They don't seem super safe and super great to me. This is probably just going to be a case of boosting up the Anchorite speeds a little bit, because he's another one of our buff duration extenders in this team. He needs to be moving just a little bit faster, I think, just to make this a little bit safer. Besides that, we should be okay. I think everybody here has enough defensive stats to pull this team off. About 3k to 3.5k defense is usually what most champions need to sort of just exist and not perish horribly screaming in this team. The Wixwell just had his decreased attack resisted again. That's very, very worrisome indeed, and his buff durations are getting super, super low also. Am I just like misremembering how much speed away? Oh my god, dude. Okay, so the Mikage actually just lost her increased crit damage buff. That's a big problem. That's a big, big bloody problem, man. Okay, that's bad. And right at the end of that fight, she actually just lost everything right at the end, which is equally bad. The Mikage definitely has enough defense. The Titus definitely has enough defense. The Wixwell is fine on that front as well. I've also got to check the team setup, but the Elva should also be fine in terms of defense. Where's the Anchorite? There he is. He's +4 empowered. He should definitely have enough defense, which he does, but yeah, his speeds are too slow. Okay, yeah. He's in the shield set, which is great. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want to be doing here. But these speeds are simply not gonna cut it. Does he even need the accuracy? He needs accuracy to do what? To do what exactly? Hang on. He doesn't need accuracy at all. Move 1 random debuff from allies, increase duration of ally buffs. Okay, yeah, he just doesn't need accuracy, so he should not be in an accuracy banner. We can go ahead and fix that up first and just get him in the fastest banner that we have available to us. So let's sort by speed and just go like that. I'd ideally prefer if we weren't wasting an accuracy banner on him, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade some pieces here and see if we can just hit, 1 or 2 speed rolls. That would be good enough. There's one right there, so this might already be the one. Let's go ahead and get that equipped. We can then improve on his headpiece, which is pretty terrible. It's got some defense percent, but that's like the only one stat that this Anchorite cares about, so that's not gonna cut it. His chest piece for speed is fine. Well, it's not fine. It's really, really bad, but we don't really have any other better options. Nor do we have any better options for the shield pieces either. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just commit some glyphs to this nerd. Just one piece, just the 4-star glyphs. I don't want to commit anything super big and expensive and costly to the guy, because frankly, he ain't worth it, right? It's just a bloody Anchorite, and this isn't the best gear in the world for putting glyphs onto, but for the sake of getting this team up and firing, I do think that it is probably worth it. Wait a minute, dude. He's in... Oh my god! He's in flat defense boots? Shifu! Shifu strikes again, man. Oh god, I'd really love to just equip like these defense percent boots instead. Even these would just be better because they've got, at least got like a speed roll on them. But then we'd only be 3 pieces of shield set. We don't have any more shield set pieces for headgear or chest. So I can't do it. I just gotta leave those boots on. I'm finishing an account takeover by leaving flat defense boots on an Anchorite. Oh, what even am I, man? I'll never live this down. Oh, hopefully this will be enough, man. Let's get him equipped, shall we? I just want to take a quick look at the team setup as well in this squad. So we're using the increased speed. Okay, makes sense. Wixwell's setup looks all good. The Titus looks all good as well. Wait, what? What are we... Why have we disabled the ally attack on the Mikage? What's that? We definitely want to be spamming that basically as much as possible. I go ahead and set it something like this. And as for the Anchorite, we actually want him to open with his buffs and then just never use that skill again. And then that will be correct for the Anchorite. This kind of setup should work a treat. I'm that bloody confident I'm just going to quick battle it. Wouldn't it be tragic if it just failed miserably now? Wouldn't that be absolutely horrible? There we go, 650 mil. That's what I'm talking about, man. There we go. That's much more like it. Okay, man. And again, all those other Demon Lord teams that we have saved in our team roster, we will not have to make use out of any of those. This is now into Nightmare Clan Boss. We can just go ahead and one key this as well. No problem with this team. Yeah, the shields are just going to grow infinitely, and Titus is an absolute busted demigod when put into a Wixwell team like this, because he deals damage based on the size of your shields, and Wixwell, I mean, he's got some double Ds, man, when it comes to shields. What? Okay, man, I think I've got to all that I can get to, really, in this little account takeover episode. On this account, at least. Besides the fact that oh my god, we even have scrolls on, like, the likes of the Geoments and just haven't spent them. Oh my god, dude, holy crap. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is nuts. It's just nuts. We gotta farm masteries on all these champions. We gotta farm masteries on all these champions, man. Yeah. How many gems have we got? Are we gonna be tempted? We've got like nearly 5,000 gems. Don't be tempted now to spend your gems on masteries, man. It's very, very inefficient indeed. You run out of gems very, very quickly, and honestly, just by spending gems and energy refills instead in the shop, you're going to get your masteries farmed more efficiently, while also farming silver and while also farming experience. Oh no, no, those 5-star champions that need ranking up anyway, Mr. Shifu. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope you also enjoyed this roastage session and fixing a whole bunch of stuff on the account as we go. We're not done on Shifu's account yet, man, so stay tuned for episode 2 of this account takeover, man. In the meanwhile, if you're going to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done by using the beginner link. It's down below this video at the top of the description box. Now I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later.